The top 10 places to watch the sunset around the world. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hey there, Aluxers, welcome back to our channel for another crazy inspirational video. We're in the middle of summer, and as the days are longer, sunsets get brighter. Today's top list is focused around one of the best experiences Mother Nature has to offer us every day, sunset. Because no matter how many pictures and videos with sunsets fill your Instagram feed, no two sunsets are alike. This change of colors we get to experience every day is purely magnificent and widely appreciated in most regions. Always a different pattern, different colors, and different feelings. Sunsets are bound to happen every day as the sun goes down and the moon takes its place. Everything is more romantic in the sunset light, and since the dimming warm light is so full of mystery, we thought we would list off a few spots where you could watch it peacefully in the perfect setting. Since the world is such a big place, and there are multiple elements to consider before watching a sunset, like time zone, weather, elevation, environment, and so on, a few tips and tricks are always welcomed, and we're here to spill the tea on some of those. We've curated a special list that fits your pickiest criterias, and we're sure you guys are going to love it. From those who seek romantic getaways, great photography locations, peace of mind, or a great view, we know a few places around the world where these experiences can be even more amazing, such as skyscrapers, lavish beaches, or tall mountains. Wherever you're watching the sunset, remember to take it in as an opportunity to thank and be grateful for each and every moment you have. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. So, without further ado, let's see where the best places to watch the sunset in this world are. Maybe you'll draw some inspiration from our list for your next holiday. Let's get started. Number 10. Santorini, Greece. Starting out with a classic yet unique destination, Santorini, which is the most famous place in Greece. This place has the most beautiful Greek-style architecture with white cubiform houses and narrow streets, and is situated on top of a mountain, like a white spot with blue infusions. There are thousands of great things to do here, and watching the sun go down into the sea is pure perfection. Since it's also the place where most movies are filmed, it makes it even more exciting. Most restaurants and hotels offer a view over the Aegean Sea, while the sunset light spills pink and orange shades into the white walls of Oia City. Most people watch the sunsets from random steps or streets, their pools, or take special sunset cruises. But wherever you are in Santorini, the sunset is simply amazing, especially after a full day of exploration and eating. And since you're most probably on your holiday or honeymoon, take 2 glasses and a bottle of champagne or wine to enjoy it even more. Number 9. The Taj Mahal, India. In India, somehow all sunsets are pinkish and pastel looking. It must be something in the air or the colors of the buildings, but as soon as the day goes to an end, the most beautiful colors paint the sky. Besides the temples and crazy crowded cities like New Delhi or Mumbai, there are other places in India where beauty meets architecture, and that place is the one and only Taj Mahal. This white marble palace was built as a mausoleum for Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan's favorite wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Now, the whole place is a UNESCO heritage site and one of the most important architectural masterpieces of the world. And although the construction is surrounded by 2 other smaller mausoleums, when the sun sets, the warm light emphasizes the Taj Mahal even more, especially when you look at it from the famous bench where Princess Diana, Oprah, or Tom Cruise sat down for a picture. And to give you some numbers about this famous place, we've done some research, and it seems like the Taj Mahal is visited by 8 million people each year, and it cost around $827 million to build. Number 8. Morocco Desert, Morocco. If you're looking for a holistic experience, then maybe the desert is all you need. It's really hot by day and really cold by night, silent and majestic. Yes, you can also find the desert in Saudi Arabia or Egypt, but Morocco's culture is a little more mysterious and with more influences, so your experience is truly amazing. A long walk with the camels through the desert in silence can help you reset your mind and flood your eyes with satisfying views of large sand dunes. And when the sun goes down, it all turns blood orange and brown. The camels blend in and cast long shades over the dunes. It's like you're in the movies, only better. We could go on and on describing this calm landscape, but it's better if you experience it yourself, at least once in your lifetime. And don't forget the late dinner in the desert under the stars. It's worth every penny. Number 7. Cape Town, South Africa. On the edge of the world, there lies one of the most beautiful cities in South Africa, Cape Town. This vibrant city is the southeast point in Africa and a mix of all the influences that you could ever think of. One of the most amazing things people do here is parasailing, hiking, surfing, and of course, watch the sunset in the tallest viewpoints. From Lion's Head, a hike that usually takes around 4 hours, you can watch the sunset over the city up until the full moon rises over the sky. The feeling you get thinking you're at the edge of the world and also kind of on top of the world is insane. Watching the sunset fades in comparison with everything you've ever done before. You get to enjoy the mountains, the ocean, friendly people, a modern city, and a great culture. There isn't much more to ask from life at this point, other than a worthy dinner date with a glass of Prosecco so you can end the night properly. Number 6. Bagan, Myanmar. Out of all the wild and beautiful Southern Asian countries, we chose this time Myanmar for its sunsets and landscape. It's bordered by China, Bangladesh, Thailand, and India, so you can imagine they all had small influences on their culture and development. Their 1,930 kilometers of coastline meets the Andaman Sea and the Bay of Bengal, making beach sunsets simply breathtaking. Whether you're watching the sunset over Myanmar jungle from the pagodas or the temples, the landscape at this time of day is unique. Temples look orange, the jungle dark green, and the sky varies from pastel colors to bright orange or purple. If you're feeling adventurous enough, you can also get a hot air balloon trip to see the sunrise in Bagan, and then later on in the day, enjoy the sunset. We call that a full solar journey because you follow the sun from sunrise to sunset, and that itself is magnificent. Number 5. Empire State Building, New York. There's no place in the world like New York City, period. This city has so many things to offer that you need a lifetime to fully enjoy all of them. Apparently, there are so many restaurants, over 24,000 in New York City, that an average person would need 20 years to visit all of them. As one of the most important sightseeing spots in the city, the Empire State Building is the best skyscraper where you can watch the sunset. There is an entrance fee, around $20, and you also get to ride the fastest elevator in the world that will take you to the top of Manhattan. This building reigns over Manhattan with 102 stories and over 373 meters high, where you can observe the whole city. On a clear day, you can see up to 5 states from the observation deck: New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. So you might want to visit before sunset too. From the observatory, you can walk around and spot different areas of New York, and if you go there around 5 or 6 o'clock, you get to see the sun set and take the most amazing pictures. Just keep in mind that it's a tourist spot, so it can get a little crowded. Number 4. Grand Canyon, Arizona. Since we're here in the US, let's take a flight all the way from warm Arizona to watch the sunset over the Grand Canyon. There are other spots in this area where you can enjoy a beautiful and colorful sunset, but Grand Canyon is the real American beauty here. When you're faced with the greatness of Mother Nature, you start feeling grateful for all the little things. If you've seen 127 Days or Into the Wild, you'll remember all the places. At sunset, the Grand Canyon becomes every photographer's dream. Shades of warm light, bright earthy colors, and an ever-changing sky. No desktop wallpaper can top the beauty your eye catches in there, so don't even bother to take pictures, just take it all in. And since this place has so much to offer, we strongly recommend you give it a few days so you can enjoy sunrises, sunsets, nights, and full moons, and so on. Number 3. KAUAI, Hawaii. The bronze medal today goes to the beautiful island of Kauai in Hawaii, the most exotic place in the Pacific Ocean. For most people, Kauai goes under the name of the Garden Isle due to the vast jungle and exotic places you can find there, like Napali Coast or Waimea Canyon. The island is also a famous spot for major Hollywood movies and other projects, which is always a bonus because they choose only the best locations for movies and TV shows. From waterfalls to crystal clear lagoons and isolated beaches, Kauai has plenty of spots where nature can surprise you with a strong, colorful sunset. You're in the middle of the ocean, walking and swimming all day, so there's no better way of ending a day than watching a sunset from the beach, from the top of a tall rock, or your resort. Number 2. Infinity Pool, Singapore. Back again in Asia, but this time we're in Singapore, one of the smallest island city-state countries in the world, and we're in for a very different experience. From the culture shock to the humid climate, you realize you're in a different place, where the modern world collides with tradition and religion. On one side, Singapore is full of infinity pool places on rooftops or skyscrapers, so it's like you're watching the sunset from the Empire State Building, but from a good pool with a cocktail in your hand. As good as it sounds, it's even better in real life. The best infinity pools are obviously in Marina Bay, where you can watch the whole city as the sun disappears and then the town lights up for the night. For the best infinity pool experience, try the Marina Bay Hotel rooftop pool. It's the longest in the world and, of course, exclusive and expensive, just how you guys like it. For a 55-story infinity pool experience and one of the most complicated projects ever, you'll have to pay around $20,000 per night for 2 people because you can't access the pool as a non-guest due to privacy reasons. Number 1. Iceland. If you're not into crowded cities or exotic countries, then maybe consider something a little more quiet, calming, and raw, like Iceland. Located a little further from Europe and closer to the Arctic Circle, this island country has around 300,000 citizens and a whole lot of unique desktop-looking landscapes. From huge ice rocks to glaciers and hidden waterfalls, you can travel all over the place with a car or a van and fully enjoy one of the best days in nature. Camper life offers you the luxury to travel everywhere and sleep everywhere, unlike hotels. And since Iceland is so expensive, you're paying for the same experience, plus some extra wildlife encounters and Mother Nature. Think of it as an into-the-wild experience, but with food, highways, and internet connection. In winter, the sunsets are even more bright with everything covered in snow, and when night falls, it's very dark, so you can see every star in the sky. And don't forget about the amazing Aurora Borealis. It's truly a sight to see. Now, Aluxers, seeing all of these places and sunsets puts us in a very romantic and spiritual state of mind, making us contemplate some more on traveling and mindfulness. It's also got us thinking, which one is better, sunset or sunrise? It's like choosing between chocolate and ice cream. Impossible. Which one do you guys love the most? Let us know in the comments section below. And as always, for sticking with us all the way to the end, you get a bonus. Serengeti, Tanzania. No picture or video can really express the beauty of Africa, especially at sunset. Serengeti National Park spreads through Tanzania and Kenya, making the whole region one of the 7 wonders of Africa, due to its terrestrial mammal migration that happens all year round. Most pictures people see on the internet with the big blood orange sun setting down through the savanna trees are taken here, so you can imagine just how mind-blowing it would be to see it in real life. A giraffe always peeks through, lions reign over the territory, and zebras spike a different pattern in the whole yellow, green, and blue color patterns. The blood-looking sunset can be spotted most days when it doesn't rain, and it's better if you book a safari trip so everything can be done safely and explained to you. There's no man-made structures, no pollution, and no people, only you and nature. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.